Let me tell you one thing. Ruling in this country is a sacrifice. People just think, oh, it's glamour, it's money. I served as a commissioner for 8 years. Nigerians don't appreciate our leaders. We have people who are selfish. Nigeria. Let me tell you, if we come tomorrow, I become the governor. Everybody wants me at their party. It is the office Nigerians are looking at, not the performance. Ashwaju, as the president too, he has problems too himself because this man doesn't sleep. He doesn't get. You get different advice. People bring different advice. You want to look at that. You want to view the advices, and once you get those things, how do you implement it? Is another problem. The people that are supposed to implement. There's somebody the problem was talking about Nigeria problem. We're talking about states. What are the state governments doing? What are they doing? Buhari said, I don't know whether it's true or he said the only regret he had was that if he had known the problems was as big as this, he wouldn't have veered into politics. And if you listen to Ashiwaju, he said, don't pity me. I know the enormous of problem I'm facing. And I want to confront it. Yes. If I'm the president of Nigeria today, I will let people have access to me. There's no big deal. You see, I've noticed this is just a myth. There's no big deal about being a governor, being this, being that. It's nothing. I mean, I'm a governor, and I expect my friends will be calling me honorable. No, it's not Excellency. Excellency. No, call me by my name.
Today, I have a very, 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 very auspicious guest. His name is Otunba Bimbo Ashiru. Otunba is a cosmic banker. He's the chairman of Odua Investments, the biggest indigenous conglomerate that just got Augusto rating AA-. Massive, Otunba.
Duke.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about your rating first, quickly.
Before
you relax.
We want to thank God. 2 years ago, we just said that, look, we are doing all these jobs. How can we assess ourselves? Because there is need for feedback. Because if you think you are doing very well and you are not sure of your performance, you need to get an external person to evaluate you. Mm-hmm. And then we went to, funny enough, it was Wema Board, one of our subsidiaries. Odua used to be into real estate. And Wema Board is into real estate. And Odua owns Wema Board 100%. And I said, look, we shouldn't be doing this. How can father and son be doing the same business? So we now moved all our real estate business into Wema Board. And Odua today is a lean holding company. So it's a holding company. We have about 10 subsidiaries. And Wema Board now said, well, since you've given us this power to go and do this, and because they're going to be raising funds, they now said, well, let's get Augusto rating. And they got Augusto rating, and they were given A-. So we congratulated them.
That's Wema Board now.
Wema Board. We congratulated them. That was 3 years ago. We now said, come, you father, why don't you rate yourself too? So we engaged Augusto. And to God be the glory, the first rating we did, we had A. And it shows that we have good financial capability and we're a very prudent organization. So we now said, well, you can't be comfortable with that. Don't get complacent. Why don't you move forward? So less than 1 year, Augusto came again to rate us. Then they gave us A+. That was last year. So early this year, I asked the MD, I said, Group MD, I said, are you going to do Augusto rating? Because our performance, last year was very good. We made good profits, about 80%, 82% more than what we did last year.
Oh, brilliant.
And year before, rather. So we now said, okay, let's even go. And I remember Augusto, we asked for, they are very, very thorough because they will look for all the necessary documentation. And then they asked for it again. I thought they would just come back and say, okay, A+, we are maintaining that. I woke up this morning to hear the good news that we are actually rated AA-.
Oh, brilliant.
So Odua, because when we came in, we said we are going to be a world-class conglomerate.
Yes.
Odua is the only existing conglomerate, regional investment company in this country today.
Yeah.
And I think they've started Northern Investment Company now. And my friend is actually the chairman. So we now said, well, now Odua can, because we went to the stock market recently, I went to go and...
Are you going to get listed?
We need the necessary approval from the owners of
the but it's definitely on the works.
Yeah, it's on the works. So even the group may not be listed, but we can have our subsidiaries. For example, Wema Board can be listed. But one good thing is that we can now go to anywhere in the world to raise funds, which is very key.
You're called the rating.
Because of our rating. And it shows that the kind of people who are now running, because our corporate governance is very key. And we are very we imbibe the culture of community. I mean, we thank KPMG that actually did that for us. And I want to tell you, and I want to commend the governors, the Southwest governors, the 6 of them. They never micromanage us, and they never interfere in what we do. But the beauty of it is that because they gave us free hand, we never take them for granted. We get necessary approval from them. And I mean, February 13, I was still with them, and they were so happy, proud about what we are doing. For example, the Premier Hotel that is coming up. And you know, we have Imagina Field. We have
Imagina Field.
Imagina Field. Yeah.
Oh,
By
brilliant.
God's grace, we should be able, before the end of the year or early next year, start doing our first oil. So those are the areas. And we wanted to actually work on and bring back the glory of our forefathers. I mean, the likes of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Chief Akintola, they labored and brought out this Odua. I want to tell you this, which will surprise you. The whole of Ikeja, I mean, the so-called Obafemi Awolowo,
Now exists.
yes, Adeniyi Jones,
Yeah.
even where Odua used to have shares in Guinness,
Yeah.
Nigeria, we still have 40-something percent there.
I
So
know.
we still get our, I mean,
There's a woman body
rates.
still there.
Yeah, we have one, but we still get our rates. I mean, we still get our tenement rates.
Rates,
But
yeah.
the beauty of it is that those things over time they were actually killed
Oh.
because I mean, during the military regime, the military governors became the MD of Odua. They just appoint the chairman, and the chairman being executive chairman, and they just thought they can run it anyhow. But it cannot happen again.
Yeah.
And the beauty of it is that now, for you to, when you appoint somebody on the board of Odua, any of the governors, when they appoint, it comes to Odua, any of our subsidiaries, they go through the corporate governance process, they go to the governance committee of the board before you are appointed and you come on the board. So it clearly shows that we are imbibing the culture of good corporate governance to run.
I said something about the Awujale being deposed by Governor BC Onobanjo in the Second Republic. Tell me about it. How old are you
That was
then?
in 1979.
How old
I
are you
was,
then?
I just finished my secondary school, 1979. And I've always been close to Awujale, like my father. I mean, we have families. And Chief Bison Onobanjo too, I mean, was my mother's cousin.
Oh.
From the Fidikpote house where I was being made an Otunba. But let me tell you what happened. They grew up, they are brothers. But politics created problem. Chief Bison Onobanjo was Unity Party of Nigeria, UPN, was governor of Ogun State.
Yeah.
And Awujale was a strong supporter of NPN. You see, it's an ideology. He supported NPN.
Yeah.
Because he believes in their own policy. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you believe ideology,
Yeah.
the reason why people should have free mind when it comes to policies,
Yeah.
he believes in the ideology of MPN, and Onobanjo believes, I mean, saw Babawolo as his leader, mentor, and everything. But what happened was that, as a governor, it created tension, whereby Kabis was traveling out of the country, and he felt that he doesn't need to get permission from Onobanjo. But the courtesy is that when you need me, I want you to be able to reach me. So he sent his phone number, where he's going to be in London. I remember I was living in Wilson Lane then, and everything. And he now sent, I mean, he was going for medical, and Onobanjo wanted more information. That look, he wanted to know details. And he said, no, you have no right to ask me. And Kabis, he traveled. He told me this story. It was a funny word. He told me. And he traveled. And before he knew it, if you want to kill someone, you just look for excuses to. I mean, that's what happens in politics. And politics of vindictive. You have you vindicate. I mean, when
Vindictiveness.
no vindictiveness and not personal vendetta.
Yeah.
Which is not important. So he traveled, and they said, "Oh, he's been disposed. He's been disposed." And the Ijebus who are for UPN, and some people. I mean, I remember. God bless his soul too. Dr. Tayo Owuru, who was Kabis. I still saw the pictures of Kabis and Owuru when they were in England as young people. So politics just created problem for them, and they moved him. I mean, and Kabis was. I mean, they got his lawyer, Chief Rotimi Williams, FRA,
Yes.
and they were suing. They were suing each other, and they had the issue. But the beauty of it is that in 31st of December 1983,
There's a coup.
there was a coup. And it's a funny world. It was Kabis' issue we were discussing at the party. I would never forget, with a cousin of mine. And he said, well, these people are playing God. This
UPN.
they are playing God. That's when Maudiko, Saraki, Shagari. Shagari was a very good man, to be honest with you. But all the Akinlo Yanko, all those people around them, you say Akinlo is champagne, which is just fallacy, because nowadays you can do champagne in your name and everything, which is not a big deal. But we became local and very unnecessarily aggressive. So what also happened, And when they removed them, the case went to Supreme Court. I mean, Awujale contested it, went to Appeal Court and Supreme Court, and he was vindicated, and he was installed. And during the process, Shuwen Balogun was installed Otunba because he was for Chief Awolowo. So Awujale now said, all those of you that were installed as chiefs, don't go back to Awolowo, because Awujale was the traditional ruler who has the traditional power to install.
So what's the total population of Ijebu people? Roughly.
We Ijebus, we should be almost 1 million, if not more.
How many Ijebus are there? We have plenty of Ijebu something.
I'm talking about if we are talking about population, we should be. You see, that the problem is this. I cannot tell you off head now because there's a problem. During the election, you hear that you have 50,000 votes, 100,000 votes. In the whole of Ogun State during the election, probably I don't see us bringing out about 1 million votes. I mean, and look at the voting age. But Ijebu, because Ijebu has been expanded. Remo used to be, Shagam used to be part of Ijebu. The Academy of Remo used to come and being installed by Awujale. Wow. But history has changed. The Remo traders, they are not Ijebu, they are now Remo, no Ijebu Remo. You can imagine what we were saying about Ijebu State, Ijebu Ode. So we want Ijebu to be the capital of Ijebu State. So you can see how this thing happens. But I want to tell you this. Before Onobanjo died,
yes,
and Dr. Uru died,
yes,
they all made up and they became very close.
Brilliant.
So the issue was resolved.
Thank God for them. Now, so Ijebu people now has been in national prominence now for some time now because of that festival, Ojude Oba. You get me now? And now with the passing of the great Awujale, so Ijebuland just seems to be out there. You get, but if you look at the infrastructural development in that place, as compared to this prominence, there's a problem.
Oh yes, I agree with you. And we Ijebu, we agree that we believe that, look, the infrastructural development, there's a problem. There's a gap.
Mighty not gap. There's a gully.
I will use gap now.
No, there's just gully.
So that, but I think what we have done, we Ijebus now, we have different groups. We have Ijebu Resistance Group, we have Ijebu Heritage. We are now fighting that to ensure that we bring back, because Ijebu is the whole province of the First Republic that has not been made the capital. And I think and I will tell you this, the last major development in Ijebu was in 1979 and 1983. Yeah. When Chief Bison Obanjo was the governor of Ogun State.
Wow.
And I will tell you this, after that, we have Chief Oshoba. After Chief Oshoba, we have Binga Daniel. After Binga Daniel, we have Amusun. After Amusun, we have But let me be honest with you. I mean, they always say that when you try to do something, you take care of yourself first. Yeah. For example, Amusu did it. I was part of Amusu's government. Fantastic development. It's natural. Chief Obanjo too did a lot of investment in Ogun State, in Ijebu. He did. He was able to balance it within all the three senatorial districts. But now, people now believe that when they say it in Yoruba, that Toba Koibe or Akosara, so when you are digging for plantation, you see that the farmer put. So that's the point. So the point is that we have never had an Ijebu man, Ijebu Day man, being the governor, because when Minganane was governor, it was from Shagamu.
Shagamu is Ijebu.
Shagamu used to be Ijebu, but that's where that point is from Remo. You get my point? So it's natural that you may not be conscious of it, but unconsciously you just try to take care of your own environment.
But Ijebu seems to have more richer men, individuals per capita.
But let me be honest with you. Yes,
so what are they doing?
No, we do that. Beautiful homes in Ijebu. Even the Ijebus are leaders everywhere. Yeah. But don't forget that most of these people, they don't live in Ijebu.
Why?
They have their country home. Some of them, look at Professor Adiba Ijeji. He was abroad for so many years. They will come in, and let's be honest with ourselves. It is now that we are now focusing on coming back to Ijebu fully. Don't forget, even all these Kabiyesi doing their own set. They all schooled abroad. They were in England. Kabiyesi was brought back from England at the age of 26 to become the Awujale of Ijebuland. Are you getting my point? 1st of January 1960, that was when it was announced. So the point is this, but we are now aware of the information of this, that look, we need to take care of put our own destiny in our hands. And rest assured that in the next few years, Ijebu will be another story entirely.
Yeah, we can't wait. Now, let's go back to your project. Let's go back to your pedigree is very rich. So I like hearing the story, your mother, your father, your grandfather. I like hearing those stories. So
let me tell you one thing. Yes. happens to come from the Ashiru Okinla family in Ijebu.
Okay.
I'm from a polygamous family. My father has about 20-something wives.
20-something wives.
Yes, and
Oh my God,
I'm
Tosh,
number
did you hear
57.
that? Did you hear
I'm
that?
number 57. But my father ensured.
You
one
have how
thing.
many wives?
Me, I have only one.
Why?
I'm a lazy man. My father had done all those things for us, so there's no need. We have almost 100 children. I'm number 57 among the children. But one thing my father did, and may God bless his soul, he ensured that all of us were educated. And he said, the only will I'm going to give you is good education. And we did that. He was a very committed father. He put premium on education. So it was competition. I mean, remember
But
those
all
days?
the wives came from Ijebu.
Well, yes, Ijebu and Remo. You know Hausa, no Igbo.
Why?
They're all Ijebus. My mother, for example, is from the royal family of Fidipote. I mean,
Idipote.
Fidipote. And
Fidipote.
his wives are very entrepreneurship. They are working, they do businesses, they do everything. So,
All 20 of them.
yeah, we have nurses. I was born in my stepmother's hospital.
Ooh.
Oluseyi. I mean, many prominent people that I can name, they were born in that hospital. We have that. So it was like a family that is united. With that's why I will tell you this. That's the only polygamous family I know in Nigeria that there's no war. My father has been dead. It's going to be 30 years on this January, on 7th of January, and there's no war amongst the children. He brought us together. He made us imbibe the culture of life. If my stepmother and my mother are fighting, it's not my business, it's their business. We children are all together. So I have some brothers that you know were not the same mother. We're all brought up together, and my father imbibed that culture in us.
You are the prof, are you the same mother?
Which of the profs? There are two profs.
There are two profs.
There's
The
Professor
fertility
Ashiru.
one.
The fertility, we are not the same mother, but my brother, maybe you cannot even know that we are not the same mother. That is it. His older brother, the ambassador, former minister, we are not the same mother, but we're all brought up together. So my father, even my brother is my brother. We don't have any discrepancy that, so this one is from another mother. So that is one thing my father did. So I always said, well, if you want to imbibe the culture of polygamy, you must meet someone like my father and do that thing. It's very important because most times people don't understand how to run it. You create problems among your wives, divide and rule. No, you will die. Because my father brought love amongst the wives and the children. And let me tell you one funny thing. During the school days, when we were in secondary school, a day before we resume school, because my fathers, they send our results to my father, P.O. Box 6. So they will now, all our mothers will sit down, the children will sit down, and they will start reading your results.
Are you serious?
So if you don't do well, that's when my father says, oh, this one failed chemistry. Chemistry is just adding some documents, some chemicals together. What are you doing? And when you're telling something that I don't care how you do it, you must not fail. It's either by hook or crook, but if you commit forgery or fraud in the school, I will disown you. So he's trying to tell you that you must focus on your education. Are you getting me? So by the time, so you don't want to be, you want to become a star. So the night before, you want to read very well that because so that the day before, Bimbola got 5. So well done. He will shake your hand. But if you don't do well, you will lie down. He give you 6 strokes. Or one of my brothers will give you, or I will give you 6 strokes. So you will now want to say, no, I don't want that. So he actually brought up.
So it was so beautiful. Why did you have more than one wife?
No, I can't do that because let me tell you one thing. During that time of our fathers, they were in control. Women listen to them, they respect them.
So what happened now? We have one man now.
We have women that are more career, are more powerful. And let me even tell you one thing that will shock you. My father was a Muslim. And he had Christian wives, Muslim wives. During Christian festival, we celebrate together because his birthday was January 1st. So every 30th of December, 31st of December, we all meet. We call it annual reunion, family. We have this courtyard that can take over 100 people. And we sit down there, and we talk about the progress. Oh, Bimbola just built this house. So we are happy. We are proud of that.
How old was he when he passed?
He died at the age of 92.
How many of the women are remaining?
Well,
92?
Yeah, 92. I think maybe about 5 or 6 are remaining. The last few young ones.
Younger ones.
But 4 of them now. The man died at the age of 92 and died about almost 29 years ago.
Wow.
And at the age of 91, he became a Christian. He was baptized in June and he was confirmed in October, and he died 17th of January, 17 days after his birthday.
Okay. I like that. And let's talk about the juju in Ijebu. Because when we talk about Ijebu, we talk about 2 things: juju and stinginess. Which one is your own?
Well, I don't know about juju. I don't. I mean,
Everybody
they are
says
just
about
myths.
juju.
They are just myths. Just like when I was doing Made Otunba, they said, "Oh, this is a lie." Look, when I was doing
You
my
didn't do
host
juju as a
at
Otumba.
all, when I was doing my host, I used Bible as a Christian, and that's why to correct that, Aujale was buried yesterday, according to his religion belief. I was there. I've been there. I was there since 1:00. We followed. I was there when he was buried. I was inside the place. He was buried as a Muslim. The Imam prayed. Even the former president, the former vice president was there. Former governor, Bengadane, the present governor was there. Governor of Lagos State was there. We were all there. We sat down in the mosque. They prayed. We left the mosque. We followed it. They prayed. They did Fatiha, prayed Allah Akbar 3 times. Before he was carried, we followed the casket. They removed his body and put it. He was buried according to Muslim rites. Do you get my point? So people, it's just a myth. I was made Otunba 2006. That was 19 years ago, December. So the point is this: you will sit down. It's just the tradition that you sit down. People come and visit you. They pray. You pray for them. Do you get my point? For 2 weeks, you sit down. Are you getting me? Or 7 days. So that is it. There's nothing like juju. But the issue of stinginess, let me tell you, a typical Ijebu man is very prudent. Prudency is what people meant. But because an Ijebu man will not waste money anyhow. Chief Odutola, may God bless his soul. You remember this song, Alo Majaye Ilemo? When Chief Oworu was celebrating his birthday, and Odutola was there, and Obi had sang Odutola reached, he was singing, and the man stood up and went to spray him with, just like somebody spraying, calling my name now, and I go there and I spray the person 10 naira. I get my point. He said, he was stingy. He said, no, that I worked hard for my money. That I cannot go and be pouring my money on the head of somebody that will not call me next day and say thank you. I get my point. So an Ijebu man feels that, look, you must be very prudent, you must be accountable, you don't spend money anyhow. Some people will tell you that, Bimbo Ashiru is a very generous man. Yes, I am generous where I need to be generous, but I'm not going to spend money to impress. So an Ijebu man will not spend money to impress.
Okay, let me put you on the spot now. So Odutola Aujale. Who rates higher?
Who?
Who rates
No. Let me tell you this. Aujale rates high because he's the traditional ruler of Ijebuland. Odutola was Ogbeni Oja that Aujale installed.
But Odutola
was a rich man. There's no doubt about that. He was an industrialist. Aujale was the king of Ijebuland. Are you getting me? There's a difference. It's just like saying the president and the sultan, or the governor and the king. They are different people. Odutola was a rich and industrialist, a well-known man, prominent Ijebu man, a pride of Ijebu. Aujale was the traditional ruler of Ijebuland, who is the father of Ijebuland, the father of Odutola. So you are asking me that your son and yourself, can we equate? Even if your son is a billionaire, you are still the father.
Okay, let me throw into this controversy.
Yeah.
So some people have said that the queen stayed in Odutola's house.
It's not true.
Good. And I also met one chief Gary, I forget his name now, who says it's not true.
It's not true.
So where is it come from?
No. The story, Chief Odutola was the queen's father's friend. In the, like age 11s, Odutola was a very prominent man in Nigeria. He was an industrialist, so he met with the queen and everything. So he was the queen's father's friend. So when queen was visiting Nigeria, she felt that, let me even visit Ijebu, because Ijebu was a very popular province then in Nigeria. In 1950, I think it was 1956, I'm right?
It's something, yeah.
Yeah. And if you go, they went to look at the archives. She came to Ijebu, went to GRA, had lunch, and went back.
Went back, yeah.
He didn't, but people just wanted to create stories around it.
She spent there.
She didn't spend the night. I can tell you that for sure.
But that house stands.
The house stands. It was about, you see, the prominent Ijebus they built. It was solid.
Yeah. I
mean, like for the first para staircase, probably in Nigeria, if I'm right, was built by my father. So the staircase is there, that round. It's an architectural.
In Ijebu Day.
Yes, in Ijebu Day. So you see the Ijebus they built. You go to Otola's house, go to Kuno's house, go to Alebio's house, go to Owoduni's house, go to Ashiru's house. You see those big edifices. The problem is that maintenance.
I'll go there one day.
So when you build all these houses, how do you maintain? Because
let me try to another controversy again now. So when Shimon Balogun passed, his title was given to Kwamon.
No.
Okay.
People get it wrong.
Yes.
See, we need to correct that.
Yes.
We have 4 traditional houses in Ijebu.
Okay.
We have Anikilaya, we have Fusigboye, we have Fidipote, and we have Belibua. The last Aujale.
And these Yoruba names, because I'm not
They are
recognizing them.
they are traditional names.
Oh, okay.
Your family name. That's the family ruling
Okay.
house. Now, for each ruling house, they have Olori Omoma, which is the head of the family. But I will tell you, Otunba Balogun was actually the Olori Omoma then. He was appointed by Aujale because
Of his own house. Which was his own house?
Tuwashe ruling house.
Tuwashe, yes.
Yes, they now made him the Olori Omoma of that. But the point is this, which people don't get right, is that Aujale will give you title on merit. Aujale is not the kind of person that will give you title because you have money. No. He will give you on merit. You must have contributed. I mean, he respects you. But now, when Otunba died, which is okay. But Wasu was made the Olori Omoba of Fidipote, which is
that's your own.
Yes, ruling house. I get my point. Okay.
That's your mother's is from there.
My mother's, yeah.
Where's your father from?
My father is from Ijebu Mushin.
Okay.
Yes. But the point is that that title, because when Otunba Balogun was the Olori Omoba, he brought glamour to that title. See, I always tell people, it is the characteristics that's inherent in an individual that you tell how you run your show.
Yeah.
I get my point.
Yeah.
Because Bimbo Ashiru.
I'm liking this.
Otunba Balogun, you could see that he was a very flamboyant man.
He's a peacock.
Drive Rolls Royce. He likes wearing white. He's my uncle. We're cousins. But that is it. So people should not get it wrong that the title of Otunba Olori is Otunba Ashiru. No. Now, Dr. Azan, who's the vice chairman of Ijebu Council of Traditional Rulers, has been made the Olori of Fusigboye house now. I get my point. That's another ruling house.
Okay.
My own title, I don't know Fusigboye. That is the title, that is the name of my maternal grandfather, who was Aujale in 1906.
Oh.
So most Aujales, most Otumbas are named after the past Aujales. Are you getting my point? So people just wanted to, when Chief Bayo Kuku was the Ogbenoja of Ijebuland, they gazetted it as the Prime Minister of Ijebu at that time. When Chief Bayo Kuku was Ogbenoja, it was gazetted, from Kuku's ruling house too. It was gazetted as the Prime Minister for him and him alone. So when he died, that Prime Ministership left with him. Aujale is a very consummate and very smart person. He wants to appoint people that can help him to drive. Look at the palace. He built palace, billions of naira. He made sure that every Ijebu son, if you go and visit him and say, well, you say you're an Ijebu man, what is your contribution to the palace? You must contribute to that palace. I get my point. Even the pavilion now that we use for Judoba, it used to be Department of Works, where they park all those caterpillars. When it was moribund, nobody. So he said, can the state government give me? And I think it was Bingadan that gave it to him. So the point is that people shouldn't bring that controversy. They were just making unnecessary. No. Today, Otunba Kwam is a member of Ijebu Council of Otumbas. He's a member, the way I'm a member. But he's the Olori Omomba of his own Fidipote ruler, which I belong to. So it's not, people just make it they even said, oh, it's going to become Aujale tomorrow. No. Even the funniest part of it is that Fusigboye ruling house is the next Aujale. So they've not even talked about Aujale was alive, hale and heavy. So why would you now be thinking of somebody who's going to become the Otunba? Yeah, so I think that is what happened.
Okay, so how do you see the direction of the country?
Nigerian country. Okay, well, I always tell people that a country deserves the ruler or leader they vote for, whether state or something like that. I feel that economically things will improve. I can tell you that because it is stability. Remember, I was listening to an interview today when somebody who's very close to Buhari said he didn't know. Buhari said, I don't know whether it's true. Or he said the only regret he had was that if he had known the problems was as big as this, he wouldn't have veered into politics. Buhari said it. I get my point. And if you listen to Asiwaju, I saw him recently and I said it to him too, that he said, don't pity me. I know the enormous of problem I'm facing, and I want to confront it. Let me tell you one thing. Ruling in this country is a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice, I'll be honest with you. People just think, oh, it's glamour, it's money. I served as a commissioner for 8 years. If you serve in this country, Nigerians don't appreciate our leaders. You get my point? I will tell you this as I've been growing up, they condemned Gowon. Nigeria was bad. And Gowon was, I remember. After Gowon, Ijebuland, they said, oh, Gawon was bad. They overthrown him. Buhari too became the president. Ijebuland worked against the. I mean, then, unfortunately, they said Ijebuland was a dictionary that they said they shouldn't take a young person to Mecca. He took his own son. By the time they overthrown him, I mean, the coup, they said it was bad. After that, after Ijebuland, who came in again? Babangida. Oh, Babangida was the evil genius, was living there before he moved to Abuja. Blah, blah, Babangida was the best, blah, blah, blah. Naira became, before I went to London with 500 Naira. In front of Selfridges, I collected 458 pounds. The Bureau de Change opposite Selfridges, I will never forget, in the 80s. Before 86 that they've now stopped us, you have to get visa. So what I'm saying basically is that the direction, we have people who are selfish. Nigeria. Let me tell you, if we come tomorrow, I become the governor, everybody wants me at their party. It is the office Nigerians are looking at, not the performance. And people, when they sit with the governor, the president, they tell them, oh, there's no problem, the country is doing well. Are you getting me? So only a few people that are disgruntled at times say, oh, the country is bad. So what I'm saying basically is that I see, and I'm not because I'm an APT or anything, I see the right direction. It's a tough one. Give it to Bode Augusto, Yemi Cardoso. Fantastic guy. He's doing a fantastic job in CBN. He's cleansing. I mean, it's easy to mess things up. If you demolish this house now today, to build, I mean, I can see what you put in this building, in this room alone, what you have spent. But to do it, it's a big problem. So there'll be a time that you just enter and say, should I just stop this program? Are you getting me? Ashwaju, as the president too, he has problems too himself because this man doesn't sleep. He doesn't, but you get different advice. People bring different advice. You want to look at that. You want to view the advices. And once you get those things, how do you implement it? Is another problem. The people that are supposed to implement, there's somebody was talking about Nigeria problem. We're talking about states. What are the state governments doing? What are they doing? I said it at one of the interviews on channels. States to be able to create a way of generating funds.
So did you have to apologize to them?
Sorry?
Did you have to apologize to the governors for that?
I don't need to apologize because I'm saying the truth.
But they came out to you.
But I explained to them that I expected you to all the states in Nigeria. Let's be honest with ourselves. Truth should be told. If you don't say the truth, God will not even forgive you. I know I've said my own. If they like, they should take it. If they like, they shouldn't take it. But the point is this. Nigeria, you don't look at the federal. Look at the states too.
And local governments.
What are they doing? Look at, recently, in Lagos, last week, Ikosi local government built a beautiful hospital.
Yeah.
Look at hospital. That hospital is even better than some state's hospital.
Yeah.
Look at a lady.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, most times I tell ladies at times, I said, when you are married to a husband that is competing with you, you are not in your right marriage. Yes. The husband must be able to encourage his wife. If my wife is doing something, I must say, look at Tosin running this place. Are they supporting her? If not, she won't be what she's doing. So we need many ladies like that. And that's why I support Wimbys, what they are doing. Because you could see them, they are all spread all over the country, even internationally. They are on the board and they are doing very well. I always say that. So what I'm saying basically is that if you are talking about economy, you must look at the basis. Some people say, oh, food is not, it has nothing to do with food. The food that were being imported from the north is because of the kidnappers' security issues.
Yeah.
So why can't we in the south start growing foods? Agriculture that will lead into industrialization. Yes, I can tell you that things can change. I remember when I was a governor commissioner in Ogun State, my ministry was making less than, but before I left, by the time I left, we were making billions. Are you getting my point? Ogun State was the only state in Nigeria that the president of the country was coming to commission industries. And I remember what Jonathan said. He said, Governor Amusu, I commend you for creating the necessary environment for business to thrive.
It's cold catching.
Yeah?
It's cold catching.
Cold? No, at all.
Cold is catching me.
So what I'm saying is that, so the point is that you must be able to get things done properly.
So is there politics in your future, near future?
Well,
you've tried once, have you?
I've tried it.
And you failed?
Well, I didn't fail. They rigged me out. But I will tell you this.
I tell the story.
For me to go into politics now.
No, tell the backstory.
They said there was primaries. We did primaries. And the primaries.
Under what party?
Under APC.
Okay, you want to be governor?
I want to be governor.
From what time to what time?
No, I will have been 2023.
Oh, so you competed with President governor.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's a story for another day. Because the point is this. I believe one thing. Destiny. If God feels that I'm going to be the governor, or I was supposed to be governor, I would have won. Whichever way, whether by hook or crook. So I always leave that I don't build the bridge back.
But you're going to come back again.
But I can tell you that will be my time and tithe are in God's hands. But I'm not going to go and feel, I want to become, I'm not desperate for it. It's not a matter of life and death for me.
So what's life? How's life after Odua?
Life after. Before Odua, don't forget that I'm just a chairman, not necessarily chairman of Odua.
Okay.
I'm on the board of about 16 companies and I'm sharing about 8 of them. So the point is that I have my private business I'm doing and I'm occupied with it. I'm even so stretched that I think I should start.
Do you want to talk about that your small issues you had with that my friend that lost his life?
Oh, the young man.
The young man,
Let his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
So that we don't bring back the old wounds.
You're chairman of that company?
Yeah, I was the director.
Director, okay.
Yes.
The company's going on?
I don't think so because the company died with this. That's why I'm saying that we must ensure that we have a good corporate governance in place whereby continuity will be there anytime. And that's the problem. That's why in Nigeria.
Okay, so are you a member of any of those big Yoruba clubs, Island Club, Yoruba Tennis Club, all those big things?
I'll be honest with you, I'm a member of Metropolitan Club.
Yeah, you guys go there to eat every Tuesday. Why?
Every Tuesday. Oh, that is a gentleman's club. You know, there are ladies' club too. Yeah, I'm not sure whether, yes, in Victoria Land, where ladies go there and meet. Yeah, Gaia. I'm actually delivering a paper there on Thursday. I'm talking to them on Thursday as a guest keynote speaker. So
I want to be a member of that Metropolitan Club. How do I go?
You can't be a member like this.
Why?
You must come in. You must wear suits. You must wear agbada. You can't have this. So you can join the Ikoyi Club.
No,
Island Club. I don't belong. I belong to the Ikoyi Club. I belong to Metropolitan Club. I belong to Ijebu Heritage. I belong to Ijebuland. I think that is more than enough for me. Because I'm too busy to be able to, and I don't drink, I don't smoke. So, but my head is too occupied that maybe when I'm 70, then I will slow down.
So apart from eating, what else do you guys do in Metropolitan Club?
No, we never work. Maybe one of these days I will tell them to invite you to come and talk to us.
But I won't cut my hair.
You won't. I mean, we are inviting you as an individual. We can invite you people. We invite people to come and talk, share their own experience, their ways of life, why this and that. So that's it. It's a fantastic club, and our membership we are not probably more than 600.
I believe so.
And this club is about 100 years old.
I've been there before.
Mm-hmm.
During Chibimeka Yako's 90th.
Okay, yeah, I think I saw your picture.
Yeah, that was there. So I walked in from the back, and everybody stood up. I kid you not. They announced me. They said the Duke of Shomolu. Everybody, you are not come there. I saw when you came. Yes, everybody stood up. And
so a liar will now say, "It's the person that was there died yesterday."
You get on to
My father told us something when we were growing up. He said, "I'm not bringing you up here to go to Buckingham Palace and have complex. You must have confidence, but you must be very, very respectful. You must be humble, and you must be nice to people. It's very important. See, I tell people that I pick my calls. I tell people whether I know you or not, I pick my call. If you call me, I will return your call. It doesn't mean that it doesn't make me less or more. And I always tell people that because the way I was brought up, my father's driver, the children went to school with us. My father sent them to school. And that's what I do. My drivers, their children, I pay their school fees. I support them. Because let me be honest with you. There's nothing in this world than the most cheapest thing to do in this world is to be very nice. But when you're nasty, when you're not nice, it's very expensive.
Am I nice?
You...
Do you think I'm nice?
Well, to me, you are nice. But I'm not sure. But apart from your pen, people may
not
think...
nice.
No, but let me be honest with you. I'm not saying your writing has been not nice. You are saying it the way you see it. It's your own opinion. So other people may see it differently. So because I remember I was talking to an elder statesman who says that when they write anything about you, once you've made your point and they are responding to you, they are cursing you. Don't mind them. Just keep quiet. They can only talk about that for about a month. They forget about it. That if you are responding to someone who is responding to what you wrote based on your opinion, and they will think you are two mad men or two mad women on the road. Because if you are in the market and the mad woman say you are mad, you are stupid, and you are now exchanging words with that man, then that means the two of you are mad. So just ignore it and move forward. So the point is this. In life, I always tell this, and I imbibe that in my children. You must be humble. You must be nice. I can tell you, I remember when I was in Stanbic IBTC, respect for each other is very key. You cannot tell your driver you are mad, you'll be fired.
But see, how did you survive that summer? Because you were more prominent than the MD.
Oh, but you see, but I'm humble.
Yeah, because it was people Ashiru everywhere, Ashiru. I remember those days because I was very young as a young stockbroker. But I never knew who the MD was. But everybody knew Otunba was head of treasury.
But the point is this.
They didn't have a belly for it like that.
No. My bosses, they know what, because I'm into market. I'm a marketer, and I'm very easy to make friends. I can make friends with people, because I believe that you must be approachable, no matter who you are. Yes. If I'm the president of Nigeria today, I will let people have access to me. There's no big deal. You see, I've noticed this is just a myth. There's no big deal about being a governor, being this, being that. It's nothing. After that office, people just make a big deal of that office. Now, I'm a governor, and I expect my friends will be calling me honorable. No, it's not possible. Excellency. No, call me by my name. If I'm the president, call me. Maybe, if you don't want to embarrass me in public or you feel that is respect, yes, fine. But we still talk to each other. So they say, office make people. My mother always says something, and may God bless her soul. She said, never say somebody is a good person until the person has money and has office. That is what will change the person. Go and look at some of your friends that you grew up together, you were friends. When they become probably billionaire or billionaire, they change. They have to change. No. My
change towards me.
My schoolmates, up till now, I still relate with them. No matter whether you are poor or you are rich, no. Because the point is this: God made all of us. I've learned a lot about life. That look at many people. I was there yesterday. I was very emotional when Kabiyesi was being buried. I witnessed the Queen of England being buried. I said, please remove this.
They remove all the...
Remove this. Elizabeth will now go back to his creator, the way she came in. They removed all the diamonds, all the... So it clearly shows that we are nothing.
Yes.
We are just mortar.
When I go to bury me, they won't remove anything. No. I'll still go as Duke.
No. Let me tell you one thing. If they bury you with that thing, the armed robbers will come, dig your grave, and steal those things.
Like they did my Gabriel.
Yes. So what's the point?
They did my Gabriel. But let me ask one question. So in the 70s and 80s, Ogun was very prominent. Ogun was churning out very prominent citizens. You know, the Kutis, what's the jurist, the very popular one?
Elias.
You know,
Rotimi Williams was from Ogun State.
Ogun State, yes. Had a lot of prominent people, but now we're just hearing from Ogun State, it's Portable and the rest.
Ogun State produced virtually all the first in this country.
Yes,
but you don't forget that it's time. It's time.
The Kutis, Obasanjo, everybody.
It's a circle. But don't forget that Katsina too produced two former head of states.
Yeah.
Katsina produced Buhari, produced Odua.
Yeah.
Buhari 2 times.
Yeah.
Ogun State produced Obasanjo as military head of state.
Yeah.
Produced as president. Shifureko. We have people. Wale Soyinka is there.
So what's the problem now? All we are here for Ogun State is Portable.
I don't. Who is Portable?
That way we here for Ogun State now.
Eh?
That's the only prominent man in Ogun State now.
I don't even know who the person is.
He has multicolor hair.
I don't even know about. No, but see, it
what's
depends.
Going on?
No. There's no problem. It depends on the areas where you operate. If you operate in the corporate world,
nationally. You're not really seeing Ogun State
nationally,
like that.
Ogun State, but Obasanjo is always in the news. He's from Ogun State.
But they're old school, they're in the 90s.
No, but don't worry. There are some of people in Ogun State that their names have still been mentioned. You could see the governor did the world-class sport festival, and it was all over the world. Everybody heard about it. So we could see now. But it depends on how you want to see it. And let me tell you one story. People will say, a friend of mine who was a former governor, he said, if somebody doesn't like you, if you build a 12-story building, and the guy stands in front of that business day, where is the house he built? Where is the house? You won't look up. But if the person likes you, and you build a 1-story building, if you see the house he built, can you see? If you're looking up, there's nothing. So it's a function of people that like you and people that hate you. So it's just like that. So it's not that Ogun State is, maybe if they're even having bad belly for Ogun State, that I did the only ones, they produce Obasanjo, and maybe another president wants to come from Ogun State again. Are you getting me? So it happens like that.
So to my last question now. So on what condition would you wear this kind of jeans in public?
Unfortunately for me, I've passed that age. I used to wear them when I was a young man.
No, I mean
But
now,
because-
even now.
but
What condition will you wear it?
Maybe if I'm going to the beach and we have we are going to the beach, have a beach party, then I can feel like. But if I wear it now, my son will say, "Dad, what's wrong with you? Are you okay?" Because my son knows that. My daughter, especially my daughter, will say, "Dad, what is all this?"
So where do you get your style from? You're a very stylish man.
But let me tell you one thing. I create my style.
Mm.
I wear what I think is suitable for me,
Mhm.
whether it's suit, whether it's kaftan, whether it's my friend's suit. I just because I have my tailor has been with me for over 30 years.
I like your tailor. Can you do one for me?
Why not?
Because then your accessories. What determines that? Your accessories are always very
I just want to.
on point.
I just believe that you must look good all the time, and looking good is good business. And you see, you don't even know who will see you and wants to do business with because of what
your
you are
looks,
wearing.
yeah.
Yes, I remember when I started banking, and people didn't understand. I just put Bimbo Ashiru on my card, and people wondered why I put Bimbo Ashiru on my card, and I smiled. No Mister, no Mrs. or no Miss. Bimbo Ashiru, but Bimbo is the lady's name. So once I get to any office, I mean, I'm trying to market the client. I just send in the card. So let her come in. So by the time I walk into your office and I sit in front of you, there's no way you can convince. I will convince you to open an account with me. As a banker, that was my strategy. So I can go with 3-4 ladies. I mean, 2. I just let her come in because it's just a Bimbo Ashiru. That's a lady, I mean, pretty lady. So when they now see a man in suit, so hello, how are you, sir? And by the time I sit in front of you, I will disarm you. Oh, I love. That's a beautiful family picture. Oh, your wife. Oh, children. Where are they, sir? And by the time when you talk, the only way to disarm anybody, if you got into most of the MDs or any prominent person, talk about their family, talk nicely about their family. You have disarmed them.
True.
Before you know, okay, yeah, okay, can I have your send the account and close monitoring.
So who's your best friend?
God,
No, in real life, normally.
my best friend is my wife.
No. That's political statement.
You know what? I have so many friends.
That's
So if
political
I
statement.
say my best friend is this, they'll
yeah.
be fighting. Bimbo, so I'm not your best friend. So let me leave it like that.
Okay.
My best friends, they know themselves. My best friend knows himself, and I know him. He knows me.
Okay. No problem. So leave it at that. We shot that, Abi. We are good, Abi. That's a beautiful interview, Abi. Otunba was beautiful. I mean, I like your flow. I like your confidence. It comes with years of talking to the media and all of that. Well done, Otunba.
But
Thank
you
you. Let me
people
shake
don't let me rest.